Howdy Goddess, it's Matt with Alchemical Imagery, bringing you part 4 in our ongoing series, Everyday Alchemy. Last time we dreamed a little dream into the brow, opening some space with our heartfelt well-wishing for self in the world. We cosmonauts that surf waves of thought and emotion quickly find it critical to stay balanced between validating our own experience and dropping what no longer serves us. What to examine closely and what to drop, forgive, and forget. Important life lessons will not go away until we deal with them, but random cuts and scrapes and bruises need minimal attention, bringing us to Riddles in the Fifth Dimension. Consider a story. Once upon a time there was a goddess that grew a flower in her garden. Sitting alongside, she reflected its beauty upon her open mind. Looking, she could see its color, appreciate its delicate qualities, its beauty, her mind knitting visions and concepts and memories and feelings into an experience of the flower. She intuits into the fourth dimension, feeling it bend and sway in last night's wind, then seeing it watered naturally from tonight's predicted rainfall. She stretches her brow further into the past, when it was once mostly soil, potential, and a tiny bulb. Then looking on as it sprouts, grows into a bud, dances across her senses in bloom, and eventually withers and becomes composted soil. Itty-bitty bits join together for a time, and then itty-bitty bits move on and become another form. For a while. Mind palace flexing, she peers a dimension higher, zooming with a different refraction of her vision. She looks near the third dimension, just next ways to the flower. She sees that it is a momentary arising of the thing that she has labeled a flower, while from its own side is more of a wave than a particular thing. Opening the fifth dimensional energy into the fourth dimensional palace, she envisions this flower thingy connected into a wave of archetypal manifestation that is all flowers everywhere in that moment in time. A flower census, if you will, where all things close enough to her label of flower are accounted. Expanding into the fifth dimension, she can sense how all flowers blooming throughout time are part of a grand chain of causes and effects. Flowering ancestors with flowering children, the torch of their collective essence moving through time as generations grow and wither, sharing its flower essence with the Earth and other planets throughout the cosmos. Vibing with the energy of this spirit of the flower, she releases its web of conditions, letting the perfections and imperfections melt away into the larger cosmic ocean wave of energy that rolls onward through time. Attuning to her own place in the co-creative light of the cosmos, she sees an avatar of awesome, a 5D energy bloom that drives our story forward, a resilient and open pool of cosmic light. In turning to the beauty and thorn of the flower, whatever conditions arise ricochet right off the surface of her, perturbing her perhaps, but slight if at all, passing through. At her core, whatever conditions arise are accepted as a natural part of the wave of the present moment. Said differently, her mind might glance off into alternate storylines, but they are sidestepped easily, her power invested in the core mysteries and delights along her uniquely intended path of heart. What does she wish to bring to the flower? Anything? Nothing? That's probably right, or one step closer to right. The brain can be a tricky place with all the forms and functions and people and choices and dreams and memories and emotions. What's going on here? If we rest in space, allowing a 5D energy wave to be just a wave, it opens the back door to letting go. The wind has a feel to it, a smell to it, a sense, but ultimately passes right through, glancing off our well-rooted space as we bring our will to bear on what intents are at hand. Then, getting back to the day-to-day thing, we can choose more simply what to attend, asking what energy do I wish to bring, how much mind, how much heart, what song, what dance, what steps.